Hello everyone. In today's session, we learn about static data members, static member function and friend function. All these three topics are very important for your exam. So let's start with first topic, that is static data members. Normally data members means variables are associated with objects. For example, in previous lecture we learn about memory allocation for object. In that case, we'll discuss one example, that is roll number, name, marks. All these are members of the data members or variable of the class student. Variable of the class student. Okay. In this case, if we create 5 objects, that is student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5, then in that case our normal data members are associated with that every object, means every object. Here we create 5 objects, student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and every student having its own roll number, own name, own marks, right? Means normal data members are associated with every object, but static data members are associated with class, not associated with every object. Means for static data members, memory created only one time, not memory created separately for every object. I repeat it again. For static data members, memory created only one time, not for every object. Then second important point, when we create a static variable and when we create object of that class, then static variable automatically initialized to 0. Means in case of student class, suppose we create one static variable, that is count variable, and in that case the count is automatically initialized with 0 when we create first object of that class. It is initialized to 0 when we create first object of that class. Then only one copy of the copy for entire class, means memory created for only one time, means only one copy of that variable will be created and it is shared by all the object of that class. It is declared inside the class, but yes, it is initialized or defined, static variable defined outside the class using class name and scope resolution operator. And it is declared using static keyword. Next, syntax for declaring the static variable inside the class. Static variable declaration is inside the class and definition is always outside the class. To declare a variable, normally, now in case of normal variable declaration, we use data type of variable name and data type of variable and variable name. Here just use a static keyword. For example, static data type data member name or variable name, or example static integer count. Or to define a variable outside the class, we use class name and scope resolution operator. Data type, class name, scope resolution operator. For example, integer, class name is student, scope resolution operator, static variable name count. Static variable must be declared in a class with keyword static. Just take one example. Here class name is item, then declare static variable using static keyword, that is static integer count. After that define, compulsory define outside the class using data type. At the time of declaration the static variable data type is integer, that's why at the definition use the same data type, that is integer. Then class name, here is one mistake, use scope resolution operator, don't use colon. Okay, integer item scope resolution operator, then count, that is definition of static data members. Here is a one program, same program, declare a variable, then here is get data and get count, both function are function definition inside the class, means हमने class के अंदर ही functions को क्या किया है, define किया हुआ है. So we don't need declaration of function. Then integer number, one more variable or data member, that is number, that is normal, not static. Okay, void get data, then value parameter value is passed to the a, and then increase the counter by 1. Then next display function, that is cout, display the count. Then count define outside the class, here class completed with semicolon, and after that count define using scope resolution operator and class name. After that in main function we create three objects. In concept of static data member we already discussed that the static variable initialized to 0 when first object is created, means here once the w object is created, after that the static variable, that is count, initialized to 0. So w dot get count function, check the get count function, in that the value of a, get count function, that is here count is 0. After that x dot get count, here once again the value of count is 0. After that we run get data function, so 100 value is passed to the get data function and it is assigned to the number a, and count increased by 1, that is count is 1. After that again get data function is called, so count increased by 1, then count become 2, then again get data function called, then count become 3. After that 3 times w dot get count, x dot get count and y dot get count. Here count is always in 3 case, that is w dot get count is 3, x dot get count is 3, and y dot get count is 3. Next, static member functions. Static member function means the function which only access the static data, means that static data may be data members, may be static member function which is declared inside the class, means static member function cannot access non-static data, only access static data. Okay, static function declared inside the class using static keyword, means static keyword, then return type of function, and then function name, static function name. Next, syntax for static function. Static return type function name. Syntax for calling static function, means if you want to execute the static function, in that case we don't use or we can't use the object name and static function name. Normally in case of the normal member function, we use the to execute a normal member function we use object name, dot operator and member function name. But in case of static member function, we use class name instead of object name and use scope resolution operator instead of dot operator, and then your static function name. Check it in example, that is static member function implementation. Static member function only access the static data. Here count is a static variable, void set code, count is equal to plus plus count, that is pre-increment. After that we shows this code, that is code increment, code is equal to plus plus count. Initially count is initialized to 0 when first object is created. Then void show code, then code is displayed, and to display the static variable we use here a static member function, static void show count, then display the count. After the class completion, compulsory define the static variable, that is integer, class name, that is test, scope resolution operator, then static variable name, that is count. Definition of static data member. Here we create the two objects. After creation of the first object, that is T1, your count is initialized to 0. Count is initialized to 0. After that T1 dot set code. T1 dot set code means plus plus count. Count is 0 and here which operation is performed? Pre-increment. That's why count incremented by 1, that is 1, and this 1 value is assigned to the code. Means here code is equal to 1 and count is also 1. After that T2 dot set code. Here once again set code function is called and your code become 2 and count also become 2. After the here scope resolution operator is mandatory, not colon. To run or to access the static member function, we need class name, scope resolution operator and static function name. Check here, set code is a normal function, not a static function. That's why set function is called or run using directly object name, dot operator and function name. But show count is a static function. That's why we use class name, scope resolution operator and static function name. Test, scope resolution operator, show count. Here show count is display the value of count, that is 2. After that we create one more object, that is T3, and T3 dot set code. Count is 2. Now count become 3, means code is 3, count is 3. Then T1 dot test show count function run, then count is 3. Then show code function in T1, T2 and T3, all three cases code is also 3. If you want to check the output, execute this program and check the output. Thank you. In next session we start with friend function.